How's it going, footballers? Back again with another video, and this is the return of Thread by Threads. And you're probably wondering, why is my background national team jerseys? Well, today's video is gonna be about the Champions League finalists. But why Italy and France? Well, France is also the finals venue for the Men's Champions League in Saint Denis, and Italy is the finals venue for the Women's Champions League in Juventus Stadium or the Allianz Stadium. And I have all the shirts, all the finalist jerseys that are going to participate in the Men's and Women's Champions League final, and some of them are my recent acquisitions from 2021 and even this year. So I think this one is going to be a whole lot of fun to do this thread by thread episode. So with that being said, let's do this. Come on. Let's start on with the ladies first, and the first jersey that I'm going to review is a French team who are seemingly the dominant Women's Champions League club, who have more titles than anyone else. It is of course the French side, that is Olympique Lyon. And this is a 2012-13 home jersey of this finalist, and it is pretty much the most cleanest Olympique Lyon home jersey because it has no sponsor. There's no Hyundai sponsor. There's no NBA and all the sponsors that give so much distraction on this jersey. It's just your Olympique Lyon crest, the Adidas logo in the center, and of course the imprint on the lion on the diagonal chest band. And of course the design also has some thin pinstripings of two-tone of red, white, and blue, which is a really nice touch. There is no hologram in 2012-13. They just removed that, and also they only got Climate Cool back here. I already did a jersey review on this video. You can check that one up, and I am really happy to have a proper Lyon home jersey. I used to have a 2015-16 home jersey, the one with Lacazette with all the sponsors that is all over the place, and the shirt was so tight. And also I used to have a 03-04 home shirt, one made by Umbro, which is not in a very good condition. But this one right here, I'm really happy to have this Lyon jersey, and pretty much they're going to contend something which is much more than that. So happy to have this one in my collection. And finally though, we're going to meet my team, which is the only dominant gender in this club from Barcelona. This is of course Barça Femeni. And my recent acquisition is of course this beautiful but odd 2012-13 home jersey. It is also the same year as Lyon, but this one is pretty much one of their best seasons thus far. They scored 100 points in La Liga, Leo Messi's calendar career goal in 91, and also I wish I was gonna say this, but this is also the semi-final hammering of Bayern Munich from away and home, which really doesn't hold much memories to this shirt. But the design is pretty much the most oddest one that I could remember. I used to hate this design from Barcelona, but the more I look at it, the more I have it in my collection. I'm starting to fall in love with this shirt. I kind of wore this one twice, more often than not, or 3 times more often than not. And also it has the La Liga, customary to all La Liga teams and jerseys. And also there's a TV3 Catalunya, which is a Catalan network from Spain. So yeah, it is pretty much the most coolest Barcelona I ever seen. The most oddest one at best. I still hold this one as my second to third, or third of the best jerseys I have in my Barcelona list. So this is the one up there in my collection. And also the Señora flag over here, so makes it much more customary for Barcelona jersey. So happy to have this 12-13 home shirt, but not as happy as I could be if I couldn't even got this shirt for almost decades now. And I consider this one as one of my Grail jerseys in my collection. Why is this a Grail shirt to you? Well, I've loved this design. It is so traditional. It is pretty much the Barcelona jerseys out there, and this has to be one of my favorites out of the bunch. I know this one is also my favorite, but this one, this jersey is higher up out there from all the Barcelona jerseys out there from this time period. It is of course this beautiful 2007-2008 home jersey of Barcelona. I really love the traditional Blaugrana striping. It is the proper classic Blaugrana striping, the v-neck color which is kind of a bit overlapping. You got the wreath that says Camp Nou 1957 to 2007. UNICEF is the sponsor. The La Liga badge, and of course the TV3 again. And also on the bottom of the shirt it has the 50th anniversary of the Camp Nou, and it says 24th of September 1957, the inauguration of the Camp Nou on the bottom of the shirt. It is size large, my size. Finally I got this one in my size. It is so difficult to find these shirts nowadays with this kind of home jersey of 07-08. I know there's plenty out there. The one reason I really love this Barcelona jersey, it has some hints of gold from the sleeves and also on the bottom of the shirt. And which name and number do I got in this jersey? Well, Messi of course, but it's not number 10, it is number 19, where Ronaldinho was still wearing number 10. Ronaldinho, he wasn't really at his best. Messi is the one who's going to take the mantle from Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has been struggling lately, and Messi has been performing in 2007-08 tooth and nail in that season. It is also where Barcelona got defeated against Manchester United in the semifinals of the Champions League. So we weren't at this best of a Barcelona team. It was the final season of both Ronaldinho, Deco, Belletti, and many others. And Pep Guardiola came in and changed everything. And this pretty much is what a transitional jersey should be. And to me personally, it is one of my perfect Barcelona jerseys in my collection. One of the grayless of jerseys in my collection thus far. And I'm really happy to have it for sure in my collection. I'm not gonna sell this one or let this one go. This one is gonna be out there in my collection. Okay, I'm going a little bit of a time zone juggling here since I have all my shirts a bit mixed up, but last season they also did release another banger of a jersey. 2007, 2008 to 2006-07. They released a much sort of a 90s throwback of Barcelona, which is of course the one I have in my collection. It is this 06-07 Barcelona home jersey. The regular jersey, no sponsors whatsoever, which is I really do like a Barcelona jersey without the sponsor. It is pretty much a traditional looking Barcelona jersey. The design is basically inspired from the 1992 to 95 home jersey that Kappa made back then during the Cruyff era, and there is no shadow patterns that says Barca or Kappa or Nike. It's just your traditional basic design of Barcelona. And of course, again, La Liga, customary to all La Liga shirts. And of course, this Señera flag that is on the sleeves on the left, which is again a really nice touch for Barcelona. I cannot complain how beautiful it is, but I can't complain most of it all. This is the shirt where we almost won La Liga 3 times in a row. If it wasn't for Tamudaso, it would have been a much greater season that Barcelona is going to have. I honestly regret that how Barcelona fell through, have started to fall down. Ronaldinho started to go crazy from partying, and all the teams are starting to getting at each other's throats. But the only bone of contention of a great memory of a Barcelona jersey is of course the hat-trick of Lionel Messi of his debut in El Clasico, 3-3 on the scoreline, and against Van Nistelrooy and Sergio Ramos at the Camp Nou, which is a wonderful memory from Messi. It is a highlight of his career and a highlight of this wonderful jersey. Again, I am also super happy to get this, another Barcelona jersey in my collection without the sponsors. It is the Spear Drive version, not the Nike version, so super happy to have another simple traditional Barcelona jersey. Now we go to the men's Champions League final, and for sure it is revenge in Kiev once again. And the first team that I will gonna go through is of course none other than the Merseyside. That is Liverpool, and this is the third jersey of the 15-16 season. They are only in the Europa League. And this is the third shirt, which is in black. I used to have an 0910 home shirt, the one with the same color but with the gold trimming. But this one with the white and red has the trimming on the shoulder panels and the polo color, which I really do love a polo color on a Liverpool jersey, which is mixed more sophisticated and elegant. And the New Balance and LFC and the sponsor are all white, and I do love the gradient pattern on the front of the shirt, which is out there for most Liverpool jerseys. I think this is the better looking black Liverpool jersey in my collection. I know there's a all black 18-19 special edition jersey that New Balance did make with all gold on the logos and the crest and even the standard chartered sponsor. Again, it is a nice collection. I'm glad to have a third jersey once again in my collection. I used to have a lot of third and away jerseys in my collection back then, but now I have it once again in my collection. This wonderful third shirt is pretty much how I summed up with one of the coolest Liverpool jerseys I ever seen, and it's a good replacement of the sticky 0910 away. And we segue through from the third shirt, we go through the home shirt of the same season. Again, the one reason why I love this Liverpool jersey is, of course, there's some checkered pattern that it says Liverpool FC all the way through and through, and also when it goes down, it gets longer. It gets as it forms the striping, and also the one thing I really do like is also the white and yellow trimming on some sort of a polo color or something like that. But I do love the triangular insert as well on this home shirt. This shirt really deserves a dedicated video. Someday, if Liverpool wins the Champions League or even the Premier League, this one has to be out there. And I'm really happy to have this shirt once again in my collection. This isn't the only Liverpool shirt that made its return, and I do love the 96 embroidery on the top of the collar. Now 97 for next season. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm really happy to get a returning Liverpool jersey in my collection. But there isn't only one returning Liverpool jersey in my collection thus far. It's not alone, because I got another returning Liverpool jersey in my collection. It is, of course, the favorite of them all is the 08-10 home jersey of Liverpool made by Adidas. And it is the Euro 2008 template that Liverpool got. And I do love what Adidas made for Liverpool in their second stint of the season. The one reason why I like this shirt is, of course, the ventilated shadow striping on the shirt, which gives a much more breathability or something. The one reason why I like this shirt is, of course, the V-neck color of the Liverpool jersey in white, and also the classic Carlsberg sponsor. Yes, the sponsor is a bit damaged, I get it. I'm planning to have it all patched up on my jerseys, and this one is pretty much the goodest of all Liverpool jerseys, and one of the best creations that Liverpool and Adidas made in that season. Also, the inside of the collar, it gives much more inspiration out of it, and I do love the original Liverpool crest in that jersey. Most of the Liverpool jerseys have the alternate one with the Liverbird and LFC, but this one is pretty much perfect in that regard. And also, the Liverbird is on the top of the collar, not the 96 one, so I'm guessing this has to be one of the best creations that Adidas ever made in this Liverpool jersey. If you wanted to watch a jersey review of this one, you can go check up in the eye above. All of the jerseys that I reviewed is all up there, so look them all up and watch it before the thread by thread video. Now, finally, we go to the 13th time UEFA Champions League winners. It is, of course, none other than Los Blancos, and I have a 2012-13 Real Madrid home jersey of that same season as the Lyon and Barcelona. It is also the last season that Jose Mourinho managed in that season. It is the classic V-neck color with the teal trimming on this one and dark navy blue. It's not actually black, by the way, it's navy blue. The embroidered Real Madrid crest. B-Win is a bit washed off. Again, I don't mind the sponsor getting washed off. LFP. And of course, the 110-year Real Madrid patch with the 1902 to 2012, which is a anniversary badge. I do love the shadow pinstriping on the shirt, which is pretty much standard features of Real Madrid. But hey, happy to have a second edition of my collection of Real Madrid in my collection. And finally, we go through to the best of all Real Madrid jerseys. I prefer my Real Madrid jerseys white and blue, and this one holds this one in my regard. I know the 16-17 is also perfect, but this one is far from it. This is the 2010-11 jersey where Jose Mourinho made his first ever managerial career with Los Blancos. They won the Copa del Rey against Barcelona in Mestalla, but suddenly they dropped the title in that victory parade. Stupid. And also, I do love the sun ray graphic that incorporates the Real Madrid crest. The Real Madrid crest is also a bit fell, which I really do like the most. And also, this is a 2010 Adidas. It has the yellow Jablani hologram, which is still glowing, and also Climaco logo and all. And then finally, we got the Real Madrid lettering in rubber inlay. Again, another standout Real Madrid jersey in my collection. It has to be up there, and it is pretty much the perfect Real Madrid jersey, home jersey in my collection. It's still one of the best ones out of the bunch of all Real Madrid jerseys that I have in my collection. I will try and get another if I can. The 13-14 one where they won La Decima under Ancelotti. I know Ancelotti is doing bits with Real Madrid this season with the crop of stars all over. So I'm looking forward to see how this Real Madrid squad will gonna turn out in the final against Liverpool in France. Right, so there you have it. That is all the finalists of the Champions League in my collection. Who do you think is going to win for the men's and women's Champions League final? Let me know in the comments down below, and also give a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'll be uploading every single week. And of course, I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading for more jerseys and thread by thread episodes. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!